Good morning. The Union Budget, which was presented by Finance Minister yesterday, is a historical budget. People are saying that real estate got nothing from the budget, but I'm of a different opinion. This budget has very much emphasized on rural infrastructure and various other measures which is directly or indirectly going to help real estate grow. I'll give you some example. The rural infrastructure is going to have 14.34 lakh crore rupees invested and allocated in the rural infrastructure. That means that the government wants to actually arrest the migration from rural areas to urban areas. And when the rural areas are going to develop, say for example, 100 or 99 smart cities going to be on the radar, and they are going to develop the infrastructure very specifically. That means that the real estate price are going to be arrested at once. How? Suppose if I'm staying in Ahmedabad, and I'm staying in the outskirt or maybe in Pune, where to visit my workplace, I just take half an hour. How does it matter if I stay in CBD area or maybe a far-flung place or outskirt of the city? So if suppose there are metros are there, or maybe a good public transportation is there, good infrastructure is there, good transport and communication is there in the rural areas, I can work from the rural area as well. I can migrate from, say, Dhanu Road to Bandra complex, or maybe Thana to Churchgate. Now, these are the examples which actually normally we don't understand. But when you are having an options and you are going to give the emphasis and thrust on the affordable housing, that means it is definitely going to be a milestone where 14.5 lakh crore rupees is going to be invested in infrastructure, that is rural infrastructure. That means the housing is going to get a good great boost, and people are going to migrate to rural areas. And that our cities are overflowing and people are not getting homes, and prices are going rocket upwards. Real estate price will be arrested at once. Secondly, National Housing Bank, as usual, what the finance minister has given the leverage in the last union budget, they have not actually withdrawn it. They have given the nodal agency is the National Housing Bank, which is going to give the subsidized interest rate, and it will be continued to affordable housing. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is going to construct 2 crore, that is 20 million houses. That means 51 lakh houses in rural areas, and almost or 1 crore rural areas, and 50 lakh houses. That means almost 5 million dwelling units are going to be constructed. To be very precise, I think it is 37 going to be constructed in the urban centers. Now, I'll remind you that the 12th 5-year plan was having the deficit of housing was 28 million dwelling short we were. If the government is going to achieve just 20 million houses in just 1 year or maybe 1.5 years, that means you are going to go and achieve the target of housing for all in 2022. This is the absolute silent working towards the goal. People don't realize they are actually indulging into how much the taxpayers has to pay, or what will be the affordability and all that. I believe so that it is his prerogative, and whatever the taxation is there, it is maintaining the status quo. That means at this current level, you are going to pay the taxes. Maybe some surcharges are being imposed, but it is not going to be affected. Housing finance companies, those who are actually funding the affordable housing, is going to be given interest subsidies from the National Housing Bank. So I believe overall for housing, it is a very good budget, and you will see a sea change of changing the dynamics, changing the developing zones. There will be more 2-tier and 3-tier cities when the rural development with this type of infrastructure allocation is being done. I believe it's a wonderful budget.